Hello everyone, this is Caduce Campbell for thebuttonsmashers.com and this is our video review for Valkyrie Drive Bhikkhuni. Have you played Senran Kagura? Well, this is pretty much that, but with less girls, less outfits, less stages, less everything. Valkyrie Drive Bhikkhuni is at its essence a Senran Kagura clone that never quite achieves what the original did. It looks good, plays good, but it does leave you wanting more. So here's the long version for this review. It should come as no surprise that as a host of Etchicast, I would go into a game like Valkyrie Drive Bhikkhuni with some bias. And I did. When I began the review process for this title, I was already prepared to like it due to my interest in fanservice related content. That being said, as a review of the Button Smashers, I had to put my initial bias aside in order to construct a proper review that you, the viewer, can use in order to make an informed decision. So let's begin. Valkyrie Drive Bhikkhuni is an outrageous title that was created by the same people that brought you Senran Kagura. It combines high-octane burst brawling and an awesome aerial-based combat system with pleasure-based weaponry and destructible clothes. In the world of Valkyrie Drive, a group of girls have been infected with the mysterious armed virus. When infected, the girls either become Xers, who transform into high-powered weapons when sexually aroused, or Liberators, who, after triggering a transformation, have the power to wield an Xer's weapon form. The overall plot of the game is a fairly simple one, involving friendship, betrayal, love, and all that other stuff. But like Senran Kagura, it is littered with extra story elements that greatly humanize the characters, and in doing so, it allows those that are seeking more from the story to have more by way of character development. The main story of the game follows the exploits of a group containing 7 girls who have the ability to be both Liberators and Xers. Each girl fits a particular archetype that fans of anime and Japanese games should be very familiar with. The girls each act differently enough to stand out as individuals, but I find this is counteracted by the carbon copy appearance of each character. Appearances that are affected by the graphical style that the developer chose to adopt for the game. What I'm referring to is the overuse of particular color palettes. Characters all seem to be covered in a constant dreamy aura at all times, which isn't helped by the fact that most of the girls have similar shades of hair colors and not many distinguishable different physical traits. All in all, the characters don't look that much different from each other. They look like carbon copies with different moves and outfits. Outfits that are also an offender in the variety department, having only one layer of main outfits and the other layers just being hair, underwear, and accessories. But that's not the worst part of the game. That only belongs to the hardcat section, which features the same animation and poses for every girl. Call me spoiled, but Senran Kagura Shinobi Vs, a game that was released before this title by the same developer, had much more to offer in the variety department. If we take variety out of the equation, then it's easier to appreciate how good the game looks on the PS Vita. It's stunning to see just how much graphical fidelity the dev were able to squeeze out of the platform for the environment, special moves, and character close-ups. As for the character voices, I can't say whether they're good or bad because I don't understand Japanese, and the entire game is subbed in English. This is not really a bad thing, but it is something that some people may want to take into consideration. I personally have no problem with it because I like reading subs, but some may find this to be deterrent and may want to avoid the game because of this. Okay, all that constructive criticism aside, let's talk about why I still enjoy myself no matter how much flaws the game may have. For one, the battle system is pretty good. It may not be as good as Senran Kagura, but it's no slouch either. After finishing a couple of stages, I'd return to them just to find all the collectibles and master the battle system. Things like mastering my timing for dodging enemy attacks to putting together the perfect combo were fun to practice. It also helps that the characters each have multiple levels of finishes and transformation, which all beg to be seen. It's also fair to say that although I found characters all looked really similar, I was able to customize them enough to make them each look different enough for me to enjoy. So here's the final verdict. Valkyrie Drive Bhikkhuni is what I would call a poor man's Senran Kagura. What I mean is that if you are considering getting a game similar to Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus or Estival Versus, this is your closest alternative, but don't expect it to be quite as good. Though it may not have as much variety of content as those two titles, it does manage to be an enjoyable experience that can be enjoyed in short bursts. Thank you for watching this review. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also head on over to our website, thebuttonsmashers.com, where you'll find news, reviews, and all that kind of other good stuff.